Today on Playthingamajig, we've got the brand new, just released Transformers Earthrise Grapple. After the break, we'll take him out of the box, see what he looks like. Stay tuned. So here is Grapple in all of his unboxed glory. I gotta say, this is really a cool figure. I don't have a lot of Transformers, but I do like the ones that I have. I am not a fan of Grapple. I'm not sure really anybody really is. He's kind of a tertiary character at best. So I really had zero expectations. I saw the promo images. I thought he looked really cool. I saw him on the shelf and in the package, and though I'm an out-of-the-box kind of collector, he looked really cool in that. But really, he really is awesome. He's got bold colors, which I think anything that comes out of G1 should be bold and bright and colorful. His accessories all fit on him with all these different ports that you can plug things into. And one of the cool things about him, his hands turn in to transform into a truck anyway. But one of the things that made him do cool is when you flip in his hands, he has ports here. So you can attach this kick-ass claw thing. That fits in there. Or you can reach around on his back. And this nozzle fits in there. Nozzle, hand cannon, not sure what it is. That's just a really cool function on top of all the other cool functions that he has. So I have really no complaint. This is really a great figure. Not a lot of paint apps because he's kind of molded in his color, but these stripes are all very nice. And unlike the old toys from the 80s, they're not stickers, so they're not going to come off regardless of what happens. He's just a really great figure. Final grade coming up in just a second. Final grade on Earthrise Grapple. 9 out of 10 in articulation and posability. His knees and elbows are limited by 90-degree angle, which is okay because he's a robot. His wrists, however, don't swivel at all, so you have to turn his whole arm to change the angle of the weapons. So I'm going to knock him a point for that. Still, 9 out of 10. Any other figure with those kind of limitations probably wouldn't get that high, but he's a cool robot. Accessories, 8 out of 10. He does have a number of cool attachments and weapons, and they all fit on him, which is really great. But I think it's time that Transformers come with maybe a little more than just weapons, like an Energon Cube or something from Cybertron. Looks, 10 out of 10. Can't say enough how great this guy looks. And finally, construction, 9 out of 10. In vehicle mode, he is super solid. In robot mode, he's also quite solid and holds almost every pose you put him in. It's just that this boon is a little bit loose. So I'm going to knock him a point for that. But all in all, that adds up to a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend this guy. I think he is superb. I am Mark with Playthingamajig, where it's all about the toys. Tune in next time. All right, here's the unboxing of the Transformers Earthrise of the War for Cybertron trilogy. Grapple just came out, I believe, yesterday. And I gotta say, I am not an in-box collector. I open up pretty much everything. But these boxes are pretty cool. I'm not going to go over every inch of it like some people do. I'll show you the back. But honestly, all the inbox people pretty much care about, I guess if they're doing it bookcase style, they care about this side, or they care about the front. And he does look pretty cool in the front. If I were to display this open or in box, this is how I would do it. But I'm not. So we're gonna go to unboxing it and see what's inside here. Cut all the tape. I like the Earthrise boxes slightly more than the Siege boxes, just because they have a little more color. They added green, where there was a lot of dark and purple with the Siege boxes. Did I get all the tape? Not sure. Interesting little got their instructions because we're going to transform it in a second. I don't know if anybody else saves these inserts. I actually use these, or I shouldn't say I use these. I plan to use these for backgrounds of my toy shelves that you can see in the intro and whatnot. This one I don't know that it's that useful, but okay. Okay, so we've got a blaster. We've got a grabber or a hook. And we've got grapple. We'll cycle that. Simple unboxing. That's everything included. There's everything included. Sorry. There's everything included. I will try to transform him. It says 16 steps. And we will go for it. Together. They look really good together. Okay. This one, and we have the arms turned down. And we send them up. So that little silver shell in there. And we put together. You see right there, put together. Fold it back. Now we're going to chuck them. 14 to seal this guy over. Like such. Extend the boom, put down the hook, grab this doohickey, snap it in there, turn around, the gun goes, oops, that was right, oh, side, there we go, that's right, so, the last step shows this thing, oh, apparently it's supposed to be on there initially, this piece comes off, pardon my giant fingers. And there we have him, Grapple, in truck form. So I'm going to reverse those, put them back into a person form, or a robot form, and then we'll get to the actual review after that. So this will probably be time-lapse now.
There we go. Don't know where this is supposed to go. It doesn't stay on there, so we're just gonna put it back on there. Dramatic pose.
So Grapple has pretty standard articulation as far as Transformers and actually most regular action figures go. I just want to point out this one joint that I think is new and different. I don't know if it is, but I'm going to try for it. I call it a compound swivel. I'm sure there's a special name for it that I'm not familiar with. Instead of the ankle just swiveling down like this, it can also swivel like this. So if you're posing him in a certain like running positions, you can stretch the foot either way. You can either go down here, or you can go down here. These 2 points right here make it for just a very interesting joint that adds to the posability. I really like that. And again, it's new to me. Might not be new to any of you. I don't know what it's called. I'm calling it a compound pivot. I think it's really cool. Oh, this is the wrong shirt. Sometimes you drop the delay. Today on Playthingamajig, we've got the brand new, just released Earthrise Transformers That's the wrong order. This cool grapple claw. Oop, too high up. Or you can put this glue up. After the break, we'll open her up. Stay tuned. Open him up. Open him up. Open him up. Or you can put, if you don't have the gun in the normal way, you can put the gun in. Oops, I guess that doesn't work that way. All right, never mind the gun thing. Start it back there. Grapple. Out. We'll go to the break when we come back. Or take. I'm gonna start over because that didn't work out so good. Final grade on Earthrise Grapple. I can't even talk right now. In vehicle mode, he is super solid. In no ums. He is. I had zero. I gotta really learn how to talk when I start these things. Final grade on Earthrise Shrapnel. That's not his name.
Thank you.